Hi friends, and welcome back to True North Leadership Academy, where we equip youth leaders, Pathfinder directors, and ministry volunteers to guide the next generation with wisdom and purpose. Before we get started, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches every home, every classroom, every Pathfinder club. That is supporting kids in this digital age. Let's be honest, devices are everywhere, and they're not going away. And honestly, they're not bad in themselves. You can do some pretty cool activities with your Pathfinders using devices. But here's the challenge. We've got a generation that's growing up with more access than ever before, and often without enough guidance to go with it. So what do we do as Pathfinder leaders? How do we help kids use devices wisely without turning into the screen police or giving up entirely? Let's talk about it. Let's just start with some facts. This reality should really wake you up. So according to the Common Sense Media's 2023 research, the average teen spends about 8.5 hours a day on screens outside of schoolwork. Tweens, that's kids ages 8 to 12, their average is 5.5 hours a day. And when it comes to social media, Pew Research reports that 59% of teens say they feel pressure to look good online. 32% say they've been cyberbullied, and 1 in 4 said they feel addicted to their phone. This isn't just a convenience issue. It's a discipleship issue. Because devices shape how kids think, how they feel, connect, and even how they define their identity. Let me be clear, devices aren't the enemy. Disconnection is. The goal isn't to ban screens. Technology can be a really great tool for learning, for creativity and connection. We've used devices in our ministry to teach honors, to connect with parents, and to even live stream worship. The problem isn't the device, it's what we allow the device to replace. You see, when screens become a substitute for conversation, community, worship, rest, we've got a problem. So instead of focusing on control, we need to focus on coaching. Yes, it's not about controlling the use of devices, it's about teaching proper, appropriate, and effective use. So how do we do that? Here's 3 principles that I like to teach our Pathfinders and TLTs, and you can use them too in your club or your classroom or your home. Number 1, use it with purpose. Before picking up your phone, ask yourself, what am I using this for? If the answer is, I'm bored, that's a red flag. You see, we need to encourage kids to use devices intentionally. Whether they're researching an honor or encouraging a friend or creating something meaningful, they need to use them with purpose. Number 2, be present where you are. Teach them that real life happens in real time. If you're at a Pathfinder meeting, a worship service, or a family meal, that's the moment that matters. Coach them to put the phone away and engage fully, and then model it yourself. Praise it. Even set group norms like during worship, devices stay in backpacks unless they're being used for the Bible app or for research. Don't let devices replace discipleship. You see, YouTube isn't a youth pastor and TikTok isn't a mentor. We need to teach kids how to compare what they consume with what God says. Make it a habit to ask, does this content help me to grow closer to Christ? Or does it pull me away? When to put the phone down? Let's get specific. Here are some key moments when kids or adults should put the phone down. During sermons or worship. Even if you're using a Bible app, coach them on focus. A Bible app isn't helpful if it's also giving notification pings every 2 minutes for text messages you're getting. In social settings, eye contact still matters. Teach them how to carry a conversation without checking their phone every 5 seconds. During club time, make club activities engaging enough that they don't need a screen, but also set expectations. Phones stay away unless being used for a project or a learning tool. During family time or meals, Suggest phone-free dinners, or at least start with the first 10 minutes of dinner just being for conversation. Nobody can grab a device. These aren't just rules, they're habits of presence. And presence is one of the greatest gifts you can offer in ministry. So as leaders, let's be clear on what warning signs we need to watch for. If a kid is constantly on their device, there might be something deeper going on. Watch for signs like isolation from friends, increased irritability, anxiety when separated from their phone, loss of interest in regular activities that they used to enjoy. If you notice things like this, don't lecture, just lean in. Ask questions, get curious. Offer support, not shame. We also want to help parents partner with you as leaders. Parents need help too. Most of them didn't grow up with smartphones, so they're figuring this out as they go too. Create space to talk about this at parent meetings or in your weekly newsletter. You can give tips like use screen time settings, or keep devices out of the bedroom at night, or set tech-free times as a family, like meals. And most of all, remind them you're not alone. This is hard, but it's worth it. Here's the good news. We don't have to fear the digital age. We just need to lead in it with clarity and boundaries and compassion. You see, Jesus met people where they were. And in 2025, that means showing kids how to follow him with their whole lives, including their online lives. Let's agree to be the generation of leaders who teach kids not just how to use a device, but how to use it well, how to put it down when it matters, and how to stay present in the moments that count the most. Because at the end of the day, we're not just raising followers, we're raising disciples. Next week on True North Leadership Academy, we're going to be talking about the red flags for social media that every parent should know. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it, and be sure to share this with a friend. We'll see you next time.